First up today on the show is EV charging aggregator ElectricPe. They've raised $3 million in a pre-series A funding round that's been led by Green Frontier Capital. Avinash Sharma is the co-founder and now joins us on the show. Thanks so much for taking time out. So you're looking to really expand your operations, looking at building your technological prowess. Tell us more.
Sure, Avanne. So we'll be using this capital that we've raised to increase our geographic presence, B, to bring out new products for electric vehicle customers in India, and C, to invest in technology.
So how exactly does it work? You're enabling users to really access and pay for EV charging points irrespective of the charging type. I'm sure that is really a need that is now picking up with the high penetration of EVs.
So ElectricPe is India's only EV super app. Kind of like Zomato provides everything for food, we provide everything related to EVs. Now, let me explain with a simple example. A customer in India, let's say, wants to buy an automobile, let's say a scooter. Now, the customer has two options in front of her. One is to either buy a petrol-based scooter or buy an electric. Now, the decision to buy a petrol scooter is pretty straightforward because, see, petrol pumps are already available. One does not think that is there a petrol pump available or not. In case of EV, charging infrastructure has this question mark whether charging infrastructure will be there or not. One. Two, the number of options available for a customer to buy a petrol scooter are, I would say, less than 10 brands. In case of EVs, there are at least 200 plus OEMs which offer electric vehicles in terms of scooters. The third thing is around servicing. So in case of a petrol scooter, it can be literally serviced at any corner of Indian roads. But that servicing infrastructure does not exist when it comes to electric two-wheelers or cars for that matter. And lastly, the tank of the petrol two-wheeler, it does not disappear over time. Now, in case of an electric two-wheeler, the tank is a battery, which over time does degrade. And it has its own issues of maintenance, replacements, etc., etc. Now, these are the 3-4 issues which cause bottlenecks for a customer to make the decision to buy an electric or a petrol vehicle. What we do at ElectricPe is we solve for all of these issues in one place. So one, we are the largest charging point provider in India. So we manage about 25,000 charging points to find, charge, and pay at any kind of charging station. One. Two, we also have physical and digital multi-brand outlets where people can come pick from different kinds of scooter brands and then make a informed decision. And three, we also take care of the post-sales service and issues like financing, battery maintenance, etc. Everything in one place. So that's what we do at ElectricPe.
So how many public chargers are you currently supporting? What's your market share and how will you grow that number?
So we support about 25,000 plus public charging points. In terms of the two-wheelers that we sell in the markets in which we operate, we have about 15% share of the market. In total, we've delivered about 30 million green kilometers, saved about 6-7 lakh liters of petrol, 300,000 app downloads, 250,000 users of our platform, every month growing by about 30%. So that's a little bit about our numbers.
And I understand that you're targeting a $1 billion market over the next 5 years out of the total EV charging market of $60 billion. What is making you so confident?
So see, the way we operate all of these 25,000 charging points, and we're going to, in the next 1 to 2 years, we want to take this number to 100,000 charging points. The way we manage all of this is using software. So what we've done is we've created the common operating software, which works across different kinds of chargers, and we've made it available free of cost in India. It's called a CMS, a charging management system. And using a software-based approach, we are able to get all of these different charging systems to operate in one app.
And you've also partnered with Google to enable real-time visibility of a charging point. Tell us more about that, how it's going to be integrated with Google Maps and Google Search.
So yes, the partnership with Google, first of all, is a first in the world for accessing charging points for electric two-wheelers. That's one. Two, see, Maps, Google Maps is one of the most accurate sources for customers to find anything that they require, including EV charging stations. And ElectricPe app is the de facto platform to get real-time availability information. So once you reach a charging point, it should be available. Is it working or not? One. Two, it should be transactable. And three, the payment should happen seamlessly. Now, what we've developed is accurate availability information, simple to use transaction using a QR code, and seamless payments. What Google provides is availability in terms of the location in an accurate manner. So put these two things together, and then users get the best of the two worlds. So they can find the nearest charging point using the discovery option available on Google, and then they can transact at the charging point using the ElectricPe app and also pay for it.
And what's the outlook on your financials and your growth?
A little bit about the fundraising round to begin with. So we just closed our pre-series A round of capital. We had begun this last year. We raised 5 million last year. We raised another 3 million. This was led by Green Frontier Capital, one of the most premier VCs in India when it comes to climate. Also saw participation from our other lead investors like Bloom Ventures, Mycelio Fund, which is Axelos climate investing arm, NB Ventures. So in total, we've raised 8 million as part of the pre-series A round. That's one. Two, in terms of our revenue figures or our sales figures, like I mentioned, we're growing every month by about 30%. And we are on path to profitability over the next 2 years.
All right, good to have you on board. Thanks so much for joining in.